Hello, hello. It is Kitchen Counter Oracle, the full moon check-in for water signs. This could be you. This could be the cross watcher. These places could be anywhere in your chart. Could be in the cross watcher's chart. You know your story. You know your situation. Put it where it goes. Family, friend, lovers, work. This could be anything, anywhere. Again, you know your story, you know your situation, put it where it goes. Please, for the love of God, do not try to make it fit. I don't know why I feel that I need to say that, but please do not try to force it to fit. Pisces. With Saturn and Neptune going into retrograde and us being in like pre-shadow of Mercury in retrograde, some illusions of the past are coming back to haunt with a vengeance. And there's also something about somebody's beauty. Like somebody may have been doing like beauty and weight gain spells, weight loss spells, like just anything and everything to try to make someone feel as unattractive about themselves as possible. Like they're basically projecting insecurities. Okay, that's what that is. They're trying to make you feel how they feel about themselves, and it's just, I don't think they expected you to cut them off the way you did if you went no contact. My thing is, today's day and age, if you play in somebody's face, even if they're relatives and stuff like that, they're gonna cut you off. Like their peace is more important, and you just think bullshit of their boundaries and so on down that line. And it's just like, okay, here we go. Block. And there goes my dog in the kitchen for the night, making some ruckus right as I say that. So there's a little confirmation there. So somebody may very well be just childish in the mind, because Pup is 7 months old, so he's really big. He's a Labrador Retriever and American Pit Bull mix, but he's already slightly bigger than your full-grown pit bull, so he's basically going to be more of a Labrador in size, but at the same time, it's like big body with a puppy brain. And my nickname for him is Wrecking Ball. So somebody here may have as well have been dedicated to wrecking and or raining on someone's parade. And so on down that line, and it's just that level of competition and stuff like that, highly unnecessary. And again, people are going to protect their peace, whether you agree with it or not. And somebody here just may need to learn how to respect somebody's boundaries. And so on down that line. And somebody may have tried to dominate by placing illusions in somebody's energy. But the thing is, they figured out who it is, and it's just like, you're untrustworthy. You are a persona non grata. This could also be not just Pisces, but this could also be, I'm getting Aquarius, Pisces cusp. And possibly Pisces, Aries cusp. So somebody here played with somebody's image, their reputation, and so on down that line, and it's really coming back to haunt at the moment. But you know what? If you're on the right side of karma, that's one thing. But when you're using things like, oh, but that's my cousin, that's my sister, that's my niece, that's my granddaughter, it's my child, and so on down that line, it's all fun and games until somebody stands on business. And somebody here has stood on their business, and you really need to show some respect where it's due. Something about a Pisces moon. So somebody here could have a Pisces moon. Okay, moving on. Cancer. Excuse me. Whew. Cancers are like, if you're a woman, you're like the mom of the water signs, if you will. Your sister sign is Capricorn, so that could be why. Because Capricorns are very motherly, as are Cancers. But there are Cancerian placements, specifically Cancer moons, that are very much considered motherly in terms of energy. Like Cancer moons tend, especially like the Cancer moon women like myself, we tend to get viewed as a very nurturing, healing type of presence. But the problem is, we attract some of the most broken people on God's green earth. Like, we can be broken ourselves and still attract that sort. We can be proactive about healing and fixing ourselves and being, as the army says, all you can be. But we still attract these broken people in need of healing. But the problem is, these people have mother wounds. Oh, yeah, they don't have daddy issues. They got mommy issues. And you oftentimes end up being the punching bag for people with mommy issues. Like, they want to be around a motherly type of the energy. Like, they want to receive this motherly love and affection, but they don't know how to receive it, so they attack it. Then there are those who have issues with their mother. You end up as a punching bag for that, oddly enough, and so on down that line. And it just gets really, really frustrating because everybody's trying to get access to you. Everybody's trying to get a piece of you. And it's like, you're just trying to replenish your fucking battery. Like, your battery, if you will, is dead. It needs to be recharged. But the thing is, you need rest. You need a little bit of solitude. If you're an introvert like me, you don't need to socialize on the scale that an extrovert does. Like, extroverts are very, very draining and exhausting to the blah, blah, blah. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Introverts and so on down that line, like, where extroverts get energized by socializing, an introvert does not. So when that battery, if you will, hits zero, it's time to go. But the problem is, there's just a lot of unhealed, triggered, emasculated people with mommy issues, male or female alike, and so on down that line. And it's just, it sometimes gets really annoying because if you're like me, you've had to learn how to not only establish some boundaries, but enforce them. Now, one of the things is, when you have an unhealed person with a childhood that was just as emotionally traumatic as mine and or worse, when you take, it's like taking a pacifier out of a baby's mouth. And when you take away their pacifier, they start screaming, right? Yeah. We're talking total narc rage. Cancer placement or cross watcher, you were somebody's pacifier, if you will. Your energy was just so nourishing, so healing, so comforting. But on the plus side of that, it also helped them manifest things. But the problem is, it came at an expense to you. Somebody is being forced to sit down and see how they were the problem in your life, and their ego is just off the chain. It's off the wall. Like, they're being, like, because not only do we have Saturn and Neptune, we are in the pre-shadow of Mercury. which means some folks are really just going to have to be content with the fact that, hey, they're just going to have to be content with the fact that you don't want any problems in your life whatsoever. And that includes theirs. It does not matter how long they've known you. It doesn't matter that you had a couple of classes in college. It doesn't matter that their dad, like my mom was their dad's favorite cousin. It does not matter what the connection is. Somebody here is very entitled, and they're just going to be forced to sit down if they don't voluntarily do so themselves. Because the damage at this point is irreparable. We have things that have happened that just were not supposed to happen. In other words, somebody here, Cancer placement or cross watcher, tried to play God. And this having like this level of audacity is at the point to where it cannot be ignored. It cannot be ignored. Something about a Cancer rising. Ooh, Lord. That's a nasty one. I ain't going there. Because there's a couple of Cancer risings I'm aware of, and it's just like, oh, hell, I am not about to deal with that. Long story short on that specific topic, because this Cancer rising had an emotionally traumatic childhood with their own respected mother, she has launched an entire war against the divine feminine collective. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, my word. Oh, my word. Okay, there's like a little gaggle of these Cancerian placements. Okay, emotionally traumatic childhood surrounding, shocker, their mom. Oh, dear Lord. Y'all have not been trying to bind, hex, and jinx divine feminine energy because of your mother wound. Okay, like I've been given some downloads, people, places, things in the past that have just been like, I'm scared to talk about. But this is something that really needs to be addressed because there's nothing holy, there is nothing divine, because this person, again, is trying to play God. Not just trying to play God, but trying to play God to God's face. I don't feel sorry for you, whoever you are. No. No. Scorpio. Scorpio, you or Cross Watcher has tried to bring your whoever this is has tried their damnedest to bring death to the sign of death. But the thing is, Scorpios are the death card in the tarot deck, but the thing is, the death card doesn't always mean endings. It means transformation and new beginnings as well. Somebody here has the ability to regenerate and alchemize like a mofo. And I mean, it's just, this person keeps trying to bring the ultimate ending to a Scorpio placement's life, and you find the right one, they are going to be a transmuting powerhouse. And then there's some that their protection is just so strong, it's like, what's up? And sometimes the attacks are so weak, they won't even register on the person's radar, if you will. And my thing is, some people, they attack in the way that they know how to attack, but because their consistent attacks are not working, they're having to re-strategize, if you will. But the thing is, it's just like, you find the right one, they're going to see everything you do. They're going to dream about it, a vision. They're going to receive a message in some way, shape, or form, whether it's a homeless person on the street that just decides, hey, I'm going to talk to this person one day, that kind of thing. I mean, it's just messages can come. There's not a specific way those messages have to come. They come how they come. I mean, I've had stuff come to me in music. I forgot the name, the clairsense, where you just like, you can clearly smell something, but there's no tangible evidence of it being around. Because, like, I'll get stuff like that. It's late, obviously. This person, whoever this is with these attacks, they've been trying to like drain you of your energy so that way you are not able to like work, get things done, etc., etc., etc. And it's about dirtying and mucking up your energy so that way you cannot focus, you cannot channel, you cannot transmute. This person is trying to harness your abilities as if they are, that's what that is. Okay. Somebody is basically trying to drain someone borderline to the ultimate end, if you will, in the name of harnessing their gifts. This person is feeling very entitled. It does not matter what the connection is. This type of entitlement is about to make someone very, very, very sick. Hearing tumors. What was benign is now going to be cancerous. And that's if you do not leave someone alone. Because I have been picking up on cancer, as in the disease, for Scorpio for over a year now. This person has already received their warning. Like, it's the only warning they're going to get. Like, for example, you have a benign tumor, regardless of where it is on your body. A benign tumor, if you will. It's very frightening to find because it involves the word tumor. But benign basically means it's not cancerous. Count your lucky stars and garters. However, if this person does not stop what they're doing, it's going to become cancerous. Okay, here's what it is. The warnings have been issued, but nobody heeded the warning. They just kept on and on and on and on and on, and now the chickens are coming home to roost. I swear. Sometimes people are given a medical scare, they're given a car accident and stuff like that, and that's to like get your attention. But the thing is, they just wanted what they wanted so badly, they just threw all caution to the wind. Thank you. That's what that is. This person has just been doing what they've doing without a care in the world. But the thing is, all good things must come to an end at some point. I keep hearing Ziwijipu. So it's like, oh great. So we've got a practicer of the Wu in the craft. That's about to hurt you. That's about to hurt you because somebody here is like dedicated to attaching themselves to somebody in the name of a battery pack, if you will. But the thing is, when you were dedicated of trying to drain a person to like the ultimate ending, like to bring about the ultimate ending in their life, you don't get to keep what you took from them spiritually. I hate to break it to you, but the minute that person flatlines, so does everything you used their energy to manifest with. I mean, this makes perfect sense to me, but like the more prosperous that person is, the more prosperous the person feeding off of them would become as well. But this person is just so take that they're greedy, they're gluttonous, they're selfish. And the problem is they're keeping the person who's meant to have this huge multi-million-dollar fortune from getting to that fortune. And I think that's what this is about. It's about this other person over here being successful, but while suppressing another person entirely. In other words, this person is trying to use another as a stepping stone and whatnot. But my thing is, this is a man trying to steal destiny and purpose from a woman. A woman who's never done anything to hurt him. A woman who just does not care if he's here today, gone tomorrow. And the ultimate energy exchange is going to be through sex. And the thing is, you can't pull everybody, and this person is just like on a vendetta revenge type streak because he feels that entitled to this person. And you know what? Karma's a bitch. You want to be on a red pill revenge streak that has consequences. And you know what? Some of you somebody here is looking at some legal charges and possibly some justice for past life crimes this person committed. And you know what? I'm going to bed. Everyone enjoy your evening.